Alright, on today's episode we're revisiting the Aldi pizza that I reviewed last time. This is the other option that was available at Aldi. Diavola Pizza Specialty Selected. So what do we got on here? So same base, tomato sauce, mozzarella, calabrese salami, and black olives with hot honey. And while I was there, I thought I would grab everyone's favourite, pineapple. I like pineapple on pizzas, so I thought we'd look at that. We're going to add one extra thing. Last time cooked it in the kettle. Today just going to be lazy and cook it in the oven. So I want to see how well it comes up in the oven. So let's pack it out, have a bit of a look at it, see exactly what we're dealing with, and then just want to, we'll throw some pineapple on it and see who gets offended by that. But this one looks pretty light on in the cheese department. Yet again, because it's travelled, it's a bit mangled. So we'll just give it a little bit of a shuffle. So we've got olives. They just look like your usual little olives. I did enjoy the last one. I do think cooking it on the kettle was very beneficial to the overall result. And yet again, tempted to really go to town and add some other ingredients to it. But today, the only extra ingredient will be pineapple. And I just want to have a bit of an experiment with pineapple and see. So what I'm going to do, obviously full of juice, and the last thing you want on your pizza is excess juice. That's what kills pizza. So I'm just going to get a fork so I can sort of get some out without all of the juice. And pineapple is a little bit of a less is more situation as well. I'm just going to use some paper towel. Pretty much just squish it and try and get out a lot of the juice. Now, you know, you all like juicy pineapple, that is a thing, but on a pizza, too much juice is what's going to kill the whole situation. So first step, get a bit of juice out of these suckers. And that's completely wet, like 2 full slices of paper towel, so you can see how much moisture is in there. And then now this is the key as well. I'm just going to cut them into slithers. So each chunk has just been cut down into slithers. All right. Let's just have a taste of that. Well, it is store-bought Aldi canned pineapple. Apparently product of the Philippines. And it's okay. All right, even though I've cut that, I'm going to give it another little squish with the paper towel. All right. Now, just distribute that onto the pizza. And they're quite thin slices. They're not going to give too much moisture to the pizza. And they should sort of crispen up and get that little bit of a, I don't know, just dries them out a little bit. All right, so we'll throw that in. So with the oven here, I've preheated the oven to 180, which it says here 180 fan forced, for 8 to 10 minutes. And I'm also going to be popping it on the preheated stone here. So, preheated stone, slider off onto that. Come back in 10. Okay, that's 10 minutes. It should be ready. Let's go. Look. Yep. Looks good to me. turn the oven off. Alrighty. So we've got the hot honey drizzle. Looks like it's a bit of honey with, so it looks like sweet chili sauce, to be honest. Let's just get that corner off there. Yeah, honey, hot honey. Alrighty, let's cut her up. Okay, there we are. So that is specially selected Diavola pizza, hand stretched, hand kneaded, 36-hour fermented sourdough pizza, topped with tomato sauce, fior di latte mozzarella, calabrese salami, black olives, complemented with a hot honey drizzle. And that's from Aldi, and it was $12. So let's just have a look through. There's the salami. That's pretty good. Olives are small, sort of look like your jarred olives. They're nice though, quite strong. Pineapple. Oh yeah. And that's how you do the pineapple. Cut it thin, you're getting the flavour, but you're not ruining it with a heap of moisture. A little bit floppier than when I cooked it in the kettle. Yeah, the dough is a little doughy in the middle still. Yeah, just borderline though. It's still got on the outer edge a bit more crust to it. So definitely on the previous pizza, cooking it in the kettle was a good move, but it's still a nice pizza. Yeah, no bad pizza. Yeah, not bad. Anyway, hopefully, go grab one of these ones. They're pretty good for $12. And don't be scared of pineapple on pizzas. Anyway, until next time, no bad pizza.